Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTubers, 1vs7 gaming fans, and anybody else watching this video. This is a little video that I decided to make to show some lag issues, I guess is what's happening with this Black Ops 3 game. Start the game out here. You can't tell it at first because it actually, of course, when I want to record something and show how bad the lag is, it starts working fairly decent. But as this game starts going, you can definitely see some lag issues. So I start off pretty decent here playing, but like right there, you kind of see it. I was trying to go through that entryway and just ran into the side of the wall. That was just barely. But you'll see it more and more as the game progresses, and usually it's a lot worse than this. I'm gonna do a little commentary here. Right there, you could kind of see it. When I called in the UAV, going through that doorway right there too, there was a little hesitation. I'm trying to figure out how I can correct this. I need some help from some folks in the 1vs7 gaming community. Now right there was just terrible on my behalf, but you kind of see it right here in just a moment. That was a lucky shot. And right there's a little bit. You can kind of see it hesitating. Now that's a big one right there. I was going straight into that entryway, and it just put me into the wall. That is not the way I turned. I'm doing decent in this game, even with these lag issues, but there was a little bit of hesitation there going into that entryway. It happens a lot. Right there's a big one. It's going around that corner and it just put me back on and right into the wall. That was a big one. That's what I'm talking about. That happens all the time. There's some more. Just knocked me into that trash can. That was a pretty good one too. I had that red dot right on her head. Now that just happens sometimes, but I feel kind of like that was another issue. There's some more right there. You can see there was some bad right there. It's starting to get real bad. I was spraying and praying right there just because I could tell the lag's so terrible. Now, I hope you guys can see this, how this is working. Like I said, that was actually one right there too. I called that vision pulse in about 3 seconds before it actually worked. That was probably just bad shooting right there, but it looked like I had the red dot right on him again. Guy standing on top of that Coke machine. It's terrible. That was terrible on my behalf there. There's a real bad one. Called the UAV in like 3 times and wouldn't let me go through the entryway.
UAV destroyed.
Almost like if I tried too many things at one time, as far as reloading and going through an entryway at the same time, it just loses its mind, doesn't even know what to do. That was just a better shot than me. They dominated me. There's another one. Knocked me into that same trash can. Killed a camper. Moron still sitting there. Right there's another one. Just ran me right into the wall and actually cost me that shot probably. I don't know about that one right there. That was pretty quick. That might have just been me not being good enough, but you can see it lagging big time now. Just trying to run it. It's almost like I run 3 steps and then it brings me back 4 steps. That was a real bad one. There's no way I missed that person, especially in hardcore. That was just terrible. That was another one where I put the red dot right on him. Once again, that could have just been me missing, but there's terrible. Look at that right there. It's like I was on a treadmill. Won't even let me go. But there you go. Finished the match. Ended up winning, but there's those lag issues. Anybody can help me out with that, leave a comment.